And now let's introduce the non-starters and starters first for the South Hadley Tigers. Reserves. Number 2, Willa Camp. Number 5, Kelsey Zarogny. Number 9, Violet Carillon. Number 10, Natalie Rios. Number 14, Maya Nagowski. Number 15, Mallory Levereau. Number 16, Jillian Scott. Number 17, Regan Massey. Number 19, Carly Robertson. Number 20, Grace Sherman. Number 21, Riley Fisher. Number 22, Brianna Texera. Number 24, Stella Martinez. And number 25, Lila Puchel. And now the starters for the Terriers. Number 1, Simone Quinn. For the Tigers, number 3, Hannah Hazard. Number 4, Taylor Bullock. Number 6, Allison Fleury. Number 7, Michaela Weaver. Number 8, Sophie Quinn. Number 11, Kiana Ramos. Number 12, Kara Dean. Number 18, Leah Agadello. Number 23, Gwen Marion. And in the goal, number 13, Olivia Appis. The head coach for the Tigers, Rich Marjansky, and assisted by Molly Foley and Lisa Manzi. And now for the Belchertown Orioles, the reserves. Number 1, Ava Stelmokis. Number 2, Lainey Holt. Number 3, Camilla Adamczyk. Number 4, Amali Martins. Number 6, Jaden Bean. Number 7, Mackenzie Bowers. Number 9, Hannah Filion. Number 11, Alexis Kanoa. Number 14, Emily Waller. Number 15, Madeline Philpott. Number 16, Aubrey McCain. Number 21, Avery Cooper. Number 22, Ava Swiatkowski. Number 23, Madison Brown. And now the starters for the Orioles. Number 0, Linnea Anderson. Number 5, Emma Litz. Number 8, Aubrey Klingensmith. Number 10, Leah Peichel. Number 12, Isabel Moreau. Number 13, Adelina Gualberto. Number 17, Morgan Litz. Number 18, Eleanor Mazzaferro. Number 19, Isabella Rosello. Number 20, Gabriella Slovak. And number 24, Alexa Garavesto. The head coach for Belchertown is Kyle Thibault, assisted by Joe Marks. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We now invite both veterans and current military personnel to please stand. And we thank you for your service to our country. And now at this time, I'd like everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the past. Live from Clark Field in West Springfield, Massachusetts, Western Massachusetts Tournament Soccer on South Hadley Sports Network, your home for Tigers Athletics. Good evening, everybody. Alongside Colin Zaranig, I'm Brady Denniston. Colin, tell us a little bit about tonight's game.
You know, of course, we've been looking forward to this final for quite a while now. We've had a feeling that they were going to have a good chance at getting back into the finals. This is a rematch from last year that was played at Ludlow High School. Now they returned to West Springfield. And really excited to see this game. Looking at the Tigers side, we got, pretty close to our standard starting 11. Playing up top, we've got Michaela Weaver, Allison Fleury, and Hannah Haysert. In the midfield, we've got Kiana Ramos, Gwen Marion, and Cara Dean. And then taking up the back will be Sophie Quinn, Leah Agadello, Simone Quinn, and Taylor Bolo. Of course, we have Liv Athis taking the net, who's played really good this season, and we're going to need to see a little bit more coming out of her for this opening half.
I couldn't agree more, Colin. As for the Belchertown Orioles, in goal it's going to be Linnea Anderson, then Emma Litz, Aubrey Klingensmith, Leah Peichel, Isabel Moreau, Adelina Galberto, Morgan Litz, Eleanor Mazzaferro, Isabel Vizela, Gabriella Slovak, and Alexa Karabetsis round out the starting 11 for head coach Kyle Tebow's team tonight.
Western Mass Final, Class B, Belchertown, South Hadley. Here we go.
And we are underway. The first kick of the Western Mass Finals. It'll go to Hannah Haysert. She's already trying that through ball to Allie Fleury. And Karabetsis fighting for it. Karabetsis comes away with it. Works the pass to the near side. That was Adelina Galberto. Now in close is Leah Peichel. Peichel looking to work it out there. Cara Dean in with it. Sent out of play, I believe that's off the foot of Hannah Haysert, and they'll award the ball back to the Orioles. Tigers' 7th consecutive Western Mass Finals berth. They haven't won one since 2022, and of course, like Colin was saying, this is a rematch between the Tigers and Orioles.
It also isn't their first matchup of the year, Brady. They played once earlier in the season that, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it was a 2-0 win in favor of Belchertown. Of course, we're going to be seeing, or what we can expect to see is probably a more defensive game for South Hadley. You know, we're seeing a lot of defenders taking places that sometimes we'd see more attacking players playing. So I'd say first half we're going to see a lot more defense than offense, just trying to slow down and tire out this Belchertown offense.
Exactly, Colin. Being able to have those faster players move up or move back is going to be huge in tiring out the Belchertown offense and hopefully making it a lighter effort on Olivia Athis, as Simone Quinn just did. I believe it was Sophie. That's my bad. Booted there by Kiana Ramos. Now Gwen Marion's going to try and thread the needle. She will to Allie Fleury. Works it out to the left side for Michaela Weaver, and now Hannah Haysert through the middle. Haysert trying to get it through the defender. Haysert tries a shot from far, and it's no problem for the goalkeeper in Linnea Anderson.
Yeah, that's a strong attack there. And something that we were talking about earlier in the car right over here was how Belchertown did strong against the South Hadley through ball last game. And that's something that we're really going to have to look at is how can South Hadley get around this strong defense. And we're going to see a lot more playing outside, I think, because Belchertown tends to play a little bit more compact. We can see 19 on this close side. It's playing more inside than outside from what we would expect.
The Agadello off to the races here there with Aubrey Klingensmith. It heads out of play, and the ball goes back into the hands of the Orioles. But Colin, I totally agree with you. The name of the game for the Tigers tonight is going to be to stop the predictable offense. They've already worked it out to the wing, and that's what they got to keep doing. You have a really strong midfield and really good playmakers, not only up the middle, but also on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a shakeup for the offensive side of things tonight as the corner kick is caught by Olivia Athens.
It's also going to be a lot about building out of the defense and slowly working up the field. There's no sense in trying to rush it up, taking their time, and just being under control the whole time.
Exactly, Colin. Alexa Karabatsis is going to play this one on the near side. One-on-one with Hannah Hazert, won by Karabatsis. It's headed to center. Unable to contain it there, it was Simone Quinn, and it was Morgan Litz who sent it away. Picked off there by, I believe that's Allie Fleury. Fleury's going to send a through ball. Michaela Weaver stops it in open territory. Trying to get it past the defender. Racing it up the far side, able to juke out the defender, but the leg is there. And South Hadley gets the ball back on the throw, and it will be Weaver.
Tell that she was looking to get Fleury there on the inside, but the defender was able to step over just in time. That was definitely the right place to look there, right in the center of the field, probably no one within 10 yards of her. So good of her to try to get it there. Just got to slow it down, maybe take it one more step back earlier.
Exactly, Colin. So now the Tigers will get a chance on the corner. Looks to be, I want to say Allie Fleury.
Tigers have been really good on their corner kicks this year. Although they haven't been, obviously have not been successful 100% of the time, they do have some set plays that have worked really well for them. And it's going to be interesting to see how they implement it this game.
Agreed, Colin. The kick is sent. Booted there by Sophie Quinn. It's going to head out of the box. Taylor Bullow tried for a last-second effort there. She'll be unsuccessful, and now Kara Dean's going to work with it on the near corner. Dean keeps it in. It's sent right back out of play by a defender on Belchertown. And the Tigers will get another chance from the side, this time a throw-in from Taylor Bullow. Picked up there by the left winger and Hannah Hazard. She's going to send it to the center. Michaela Weaver not there forward in time. It's going to send out of play.
They're going to call that tipped.
The Tigers get the benefit of the doubt on the call, I believe. I'm just going to sound like a total idiot if I said that, and it wasn't true. Thank goodness I was right. Will be another corner kick, I believe, once again, Allie Fleury.
So I thought they fully load in the box. You're only leaving one defender back to help Athens out.
Heads in. South Hadley leg did get to it. It's out of play. And Belchertown gets possession back. We'll take a second to shout out our crew for the evening. Of course, Colin and I over here on commentary. We have Ethan Smith on our lone camera. We have Connor Dean as our runner for the evening. And of course, our teacher advisor, Miss Jess Nelson. Our other teacher advisor, Miss Amy Foley, couldn't be with us tonight. But as always, we send our love here from Clark Field. Here's Hannah Hazard. Looks to Kara Dean. It's going to be sent out of play by Isabel Moreau. And the Tigers will take advantage. Sent out of play there. Tigers will keep possession, although it looked like it went off of Fleury a bit there. I believe they'll just blame it on Moreau. And the Tigers won't hang their heads about that one. It's out of play once again. This time they will give the advantage to Belchertown, as it did seem to be touched there by Taylor Bullow. Throw in Carradine and Taylor Bullow playing a good press there. Morgan Litz is going to advance it upfield. A crucial header there from Simone Quinn. Sends it up and over, and Allie Fleury is going to get a hold there. It's played back to the defense. Moreau got a good touch there. Headed out by Sophie Quinn. It's almost out of play. She keeps it in, or she does not keep it in. And it will be the Belchertown Orioles who come up with it. Morgan Litz in the far corner. Works it out centered there. Yeah, Ramos gets a touch, and now it's back into possession of Gabriela Slovak. Tigers get it back. Michaela Weaver tried the through ball there to Allie Fleury, but as we were saying, the Belchertown Orioles defense is hip to the Tigers through ball offense. So the Tigers might have to change some things up as they move up the field. Aubrey Klingensmith with the ball now. Plays it back to, I believe, Morgan Litz. Litz centering. Karabets is not there for it in time, and the defense able to break up the chance pretty instantly. Looking through to his Kiana Ramos. She'll be unsuccessful. And Belchertown back with possession. It will be Moreau. And Marion gets a touch there for South Hadley. And now Michaela Weaver once again trying to work it up to her striker in Allie Fleury. Olivia Athis picks up the loose ball, and the Tigers will get a chance to recalibrate their offense. Thrown in, a few Belchertown players get touches, and now Gwyneth Marion heads it down. Ball's going to head into the possession of the Orioles. I'm honestly not sure what the call is, but regardless, it will be a turnover. Kayla Weaver gets the ball back for South Hadley. Weaver looking up the far side. She finds Allie Fleury for the first time. Now Hannah Hazert maintains it. Hazert trying to work through the defense of Isabella Vizella. Back into the possession of the Orioles, it's Emma Litz. Plays upfield and a push there on Sophie Quinn, and Belchertown gets the ball back.
That's likely one that you hear, just play the ball backwards. Don't try to force it up the field, which we saw Hazard start to do. She started turning backwards and then saw the outside run, which would have been a great play. Just defender got outside on at the last second there. But just got to keep these attacks going forwards, and they've gotten a few strong ones so far.
Exactly, Colin. Strong breakup of the chance there from Leah Agadello. She came up huge in the last game we covered, being one of the lockdown defenders. There is a huge shot there from Morgan Litz. It's going to head off the crossbar of the football uprights. And the Tigers will take a sigh of relief of what would have been a dastardly offensive chance for the Orioles. The Agadello's kick almost out of play. I think they're playing a different set of lines than the ones I'm looking at.
Yes, they're playing the yellows. All the way out to this blue.
Allie Fleury's off to the races for it. Fleury on the near side. Works it into the corner. Fleury trying to get it away from the defender. It's sent out of play, and South Hadley keeps possession. We're going to blame that on Isabel Moreau, and the Tigers will get a corner kick from the near side for the first time. It'll be Hannah Hazard on it.
Smart play there. She recognized that she probably didn't have the best opportunity there to get it into the middle. Instead, didn't try to force it all the way, but just played it off her. Very smart.
Hazard's first corner of the still young evening. Into the box, off Michaela Weaver. That looked to be in. It was not. Simone Quinn trying for the follow-up chance. She's unsuccessful, and it's sent out of play by the Belchertown Orioles. It looked to be Morgan Litz.
Loose ball in the 6-yard box there. Honestly, might be one of the hardest plays in soccer because you have an open net and there's just too much pressure in the moment. Great that they're able to get that opportunity, though. They just got to be able to finish there.
Fantastic effort from both sides there. A cacophony of offensive chances for South Hadley, just unable to work through the defense. Goal kick there. Morgan Litz not there for it. Sophie Quinn will get a touch with her sister. Now Leah Agadello working it up the far side. Ball's going to go back into the possession of the Belchertown Orioles. We do have a substitution on the line. Oh, it's your sister, Kelsey Zaranig. Yes. Sophie Quinn's going to send it into space there, headed there by Moreau. And now Gabriella Slovak with a chance. Heads out of play. South Hadley gets possession back. And Zaranig will come into this one.
Looks like she'll take off. I believe that's Kiana Ramos.
Yes. So if they pronounced your name right.
That's impressive.
So if I had to guess, I believe they're going to shift Michaela Weaver to the midfield and have Kelsey play that left wing spot. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say that's a good expectation. I can already see Michaela's a little bit lower than her. Actually, no, she's already gone up, so they might be keeping her on the wing there.
Now, Colin, if anybody's going to know how your sister plays soccer, it's you. What are your thoughts on her as a midfielder?
You know, she's coming off a very strong game, 2 nights ago, where they played Wacona, had 2 assists and 1 goal. So she knows how to get to net, and she knows how to distribute well. And that's going to be really helpful in the midfield position tonight.
Fleury able to work it past Moreau, but unable to send it past the defense there of, I believe that's Isabella Vizella. Fleury gets it back, works it out to her right winger in Hannah Hazard. Hazard tries to center, unsuccessfully. Hazard's going to look to recollect the loose ball. It's almost out of play. Taylor Bullow playing physical there alongside Leah Peichel.
Going to make a correction. They did end up moving Zoronik up to the outside and dropped Michaela back into the midfield. You were correct on that call.
See, I'm learning. Throw in from Taylor Bullough. Picked up there by Isabel Moreau. Cara Dean couldn't get to it. Leah Peichel trying to work it through the three-person defense between Gwen Marion, Cara Dean, and Hannah Hazard. Kelsey Zoronik looked for a big one there. The goalkeeper in Linnea Anderson.
Something that you don't see enough is the pressure on the keeper after a shot. There's a lot of times they end up bobbling it, especially tonight on a cold night, not necessarily warmed up yet. Being able to crash that net right away is going to be huge and create new opportunities.
I was going to say, even for someone who generates as much body heat as me, it is frigid out here. Tigers get a kick from around the 43-yard line. Sophie Quinn takes it a good boot. Heads right into the possession of Allie Fleury. Nobody better. Now Cara Dean trying a shot. Cooked by Anderson. Great unraveling of a play there.
Yeah, ball looked like it was aimed for the far post, which is exactly what you're supposed to do, and stayed right about in the middle, right to Tigers' possession. It's good that they're able to get that accurate direct kick. Just got to, I think it's going to be a common theme for the first half for both teams. Just got to be able to finish. So far, South Hadley for the last probably minute and a half now have been able to keep possession on the right side of our left 40, which is great at keeping in the offensive two-thirds of the field.
I do have to mention something not as relevant as what we've been talking about for the most of the time, but that near side official is South Hadley High School graduate Jameson Weber. Just wanted to give a shout out.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Headed there by South Hadley, and Allie Fleury kicks a doink field goal, but that unfortunately doesn't mean too much in this one.
Oh, I wish it did.
You and me both, Colin. Gwen Marion's going to take possession back in neutral space. It was Kelsey Zoronik, and now Allie Fleury with space to work with, unsuccessful on the chance. And it looks like the Tigers will get a corner kick. It'll be Hannah Hazard again. 2 substitutions on the line for Belchertown. It'll be Camilla Adamczyk and Madeline Philpott.
We also have Natalie Rios just went up to the line for South Hadley.
This is true. Hazard's second corner kick of the evening. Off the body of Zoronik, it bounces right to the defender. I believe that's Cara Betsis. Morgan Litz working for the loose ball. Leah Agadello there. Knocked up by the goalkeeper. It's in! Leah Agadello, her first as a South Hadley Tiger. And South Hadley takes the lead. It's 1-0. Let's go, Leah!
That is why you take those opportunities, because you never know when a keeper is going to take just one step out or mispredict the kick. Absolutely beautiful ball from Agadello. You love to see it. As a defender, I love defensive goals. I don't have any myself, but I love to see them.
And Colin, it was just like you were saying earlier. Tonight's a cold night. It's definitely a lot. The energy is flowing here, and it just could have gotten to the keeper's mind. This is not one for Anderson to hang her head for, but the Tigers will surely take advantage. With 24:20 to play, Tigers up 1-0 in the Western Mass Finals.
And of course, there's something to say, of course, it's great to be up 1. That's huge. But the bigger thing there is the momentum. Now the Tigers have that energy and excitement that they're going to keep on fighting. Belchertown, now they have a little anger. They're going to have to work for that goal a little bit more. South Hadley, who we already know is going to play a little bit more defensive, is able to settle down a little bit, but still keep on trying to attack.
Another good thing, or I wouldn't say good thing, but a change for the Tigers. Natalie Rios is in, a true midfielder playing in the midfield now for Michaela Weaver. So a bit of a change in the midfield. It's going to head to the far side. Looks like Philpott fighting for it with Simone Quinn. Philpott tries a centering feed into the gloves of Athis. Good punch set there by Liv Athis. Off the leg of Alexa Karabetsis there. Headed by Gwen Marion. The official rushed to get out of the way there. off the boot there of Hannah Hazer and Gabriela Slovak. It's almost out of play. It's kept in by the Belchertown defender. Kara Betsis with space to work with, works it right out to the far side. Heads into a good position for Madeline Philpott. Philpott racing for it. Chance broken up there by Leah Agadello. Once again, her first goal on varsity.
I'm still smiling.
Yeah, I would be too. And I will comment on how you played in boys soccer senior night. Obviously, we didn't have much commentary for that one, but you were trying for it.
Oh,
we could all tell you
close.
Were trying for it. We were all banking on it. Maya Legowski now on the line to sub in for South Hadley. All right, administrators down there on the sideline. Our athletic director, Mr. Castanway. Our principal, Ms. Wood. Our assistant principal, Ms. Bonavita. And my economics teacher, Mr. Chaput.
Taylor, take a step to the ball. Go to the ball, Taylor. Inside of her.
A throw in for the Orioles, close to the corner. I'm honestly surprised that's not ruled a corner kick. Alexa Karabetzis is going to play it here to Slovak. Slovak tries a long kick, no problem for Athos. And the keeper comes up huge once again. Michaela Weaver headed back into this one. Up and it bounces right for, I'm honestly not sure who that was. Tigers looking to retain possession. It was Natalie Rios there for it. Isabel Moreau's going to play it to the near side in Isabella Vazella.
Good pressure from Fleury there. Nice that we get over.
Alberto tried to play it up there. Adamczyk racing for it with Leah Agadello. Agadello stops it. It's booted out of play by Adamczyk, and South Hadley will get possession back.
Substitutions for the Tigers. Number 14, Maya Legowski.
So Weaver
Also number 7, Michaela Weaver.
goes back in, and so will Maya Legowski in exchange for Taylor Bullough and Cara Dean. Looks like Legowski is going to be playing, I want to say she's going to be working into the midfield, and it looks like Gwen's playing back, which is something we've seen a lot. This season's been a bit of a change. We've seen a lot more of Gwen in the midfield.
Looks like Maya's going to be on this right back position here, and then Marion's going to be in the middle as a midfielder.
Yeah, Gwen will stick at a CDM for now. Kelsey Zronig working the opposite side here. Zronig fighting for her life with it. And the best will be gotten out of her by the Belchertown Orioles.
I think Belchertown was looking to try to let that roll out on the end line, wasn't able to. Instead ended up on the sideline for a throw-in.
Legowski and Gwen Marion getting touches there. I believe it's kept in. It is not kept in play by Adamczyk. It's out of play once again. Tigers retain possession, and it will be a corner throw-in for Michaela Weaver. Sends it right into the possession of Hannah Hazer. A good boot there. It's out of play, and the Tigers look to recoil.
It's a good look. What they wanted to do was just play it back to Weaver, and she gets it into the box. And I think it was just a little bit out of Weaver's reach. Was expecting the ball a little bit closer to her, but looking for the right play there.
19 and change remaining in the first half. Tigers still with that early goal. It's 1-0 off the boot of Leah Agadello. Advanced there by Morgan Litz. Now Leah Agadello racing for another huge stop, and Olivia Athis will put a stop to the chance.
Smart play there. Not going to try to force it outside or possess it. Just going to play it back to keeper, but definitely the safest play to do there.
Great backup there from Maya Legowski. Michaela Weaver unable to connect on the header there, but just great placement from Legowski as for where to be. Throw in there for Isabella Vazella. Gwen Marion tries to send it upfield, stopped by Isabel Moreau. Moreau trying to work it away from Hannah Hazert there. Madeline Philpott, and it's sent away there by Natalie Rios. Racing for it is Fleury. Actually, I think that's Zronig. That is Kelsey Zronig. Chance broken up there. Natalie Rios trying to advance it. Hannah Hazert racing. Sent away there by Isabella Vizella. Now Adamczyk back with it. Adelina Galberto trying a centering feed to Alexa Karabetsis, playing a cam today. Off the foot there of Kelsey Zronik, and now Simone Quinn sends the ball upfield for Allie Fleury. Tigers will try and recoil, but the chance gets broken up by Philpott. Sent out of play by Simone Quinn, and the Orioles will get the ball back.
South Hadley getting ready to make some more subs now. We have Grace Sherman at the line for her first few minutes of the game.
And here she comes. It's going to be an exchange for Kelsey.
Tigers substitution number 20, Grace Sherman.
So South Hadley will get another throw in. That'll be Sophie Quinn. Cara Dean heading to the line to sub in as well. Sent out of play by Belchertown. And now a throw in, another one for Sophie Quinn. Headed there by Isabel Moreau. Sophie Quinn trying to work it back in Tigers' possession. Karabetsis has it now. Karabetsis advancing to Adamczyk, gets to her slow. Gets away from her try to through ball there to Morgan Litz. Maya Legowski quick to break up the chance. It's out of play off the foot of a Belchertown defender. And Cara Dean gets back into the game for Natalie Rios.
Cara Dean.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight. There's a lot of quick subs trying to get that starting 11 to keep playing in the game as long as they can. Well, 3 or 4 minutes off the field to get their legs back to as close to full as they can.
I was going to say, just for them to thaw. It is cold out here. Violet Carillon now on the line to sub in. The chant from the student section on the opposite side, let's go B-Town. A good student representation from the visiting Oriole, I say visiting, they are the home team tonight. We are the lower seed. I did see a few faces from South Hadley, but Belchertown does know how to pack an away crowd.
Oh, yeah. We saw the same thing last year for the other Western Mass final. Some of the biggest away student sections we see is Allison Fleury now with it, looking to take it to her left, and I'll give it back to you, Brady.
Fleury able to work it through the defense of Moreau. She's going to play it to the center for the cam in. Cara Dean gets away from Fleury there. Great 110% effort there from Alexa Karabetsis, and now Simone Quinn. The back with offensive tendencies. Now, Grace Sherman on the far side. Sherman tries a shot 6 or 7 feet wide. I swear that was unintentional.
Looked like she wanted to cross it on that one, but ended up just being a little bit too far off her left foot. Not able to get all the way around it, but right idea there. Not looking to take that shot necessarily, but just place it for another person to shoot.
The substitution will be Violet Carillon for Gwen Marion. So like we were saying, keep the shifts quick for the bench players, and hopefully Marion will come back into this one soon.
Absolutely.
Ball gets back into the possession of the Orioles. Leah Peichel on the line to sub in.
Looks like that one they called for hands on the back. Just a little bit too much.
And quite the volume over there from that student section. Cara Dean with a crucial boot there. Sent out of play. I believe that was Eleanor Mazzaferro. Long list of substitutions will come into this one. Leah Peichel, Aubrey Klingensmith, and Aubrey McCain. Klingensmith and McCain, the goal scorers in the last matchup between the Tigers and Orioles. I'm not sure what the call is there.
It's going to be a corner kick.
It will be a corner.
Looks like this will be Fleury on it again.
Does appear to be. Sent away. Headed there by, I believe that was Sophie Quinn. A great effort, but it's out of play, and Belchertown gets possession back. Now here's the line of substitutions. It's Klingensmith, Peichel, and McCain.
Number 10,
You know, again, so far, every single one of those corner kicks has been perfectly placed. It's been between the top of the 6-yard box and the PK line, exactly where they want it, and just short of far post. As long as we can keep this consistency up, we're going to keep putting pressure on this keeper.
I agree with you, Colin. Headed there by Violet Carillon, and now Michaela Weaver's going to get it back in South Hadley's possession. Works it up to Hannah Hazer. Hazer going to have to play it back here. Cara Dean working it to Leah Agadello. I was going to say maybe a chance for some more magic for Agadello. Ray Sherman gets a touch there. Through the legs of Cara Betsis, and Cara Dean is a little too physical with Cara Betsis, and the Orioles will get possession back off that one. Real short kick there. She'll play it to Moreau. So Cara Betsis plays back to Moreau. So now Morgan Litz with it. Great stop there from Hannah Hazer. And a little too much contact from Morgan Litz sets the Tigers up for regain of possession.
Smart by Hazer. You could tell after she felt the contact. She didn't try too hard to make any attempt to turn right or left. Just kept on trying to hold her back as long as she could and draw out the foul. Great play there.
Sophie Quinn sets up the boot. Off the body there of Morgan Litz. Alexa Cara Betsis racing for it. Cara Betsis on the far side. Trying to get a through ball there to her right winger. Stopped easily by Simone Quinn, and now Violet Carillon sends it across. Isabella Vazella sit off the feed. Now Aubrey McCain working for it. Maya Legowski playing good defense there. Simone Quinn. She's got the loose ball, plays it forward. Grace Sherman can't maintain it. Racing for it was Gabriella Slovak, played off of Violet Carillon and out of play. So a throw in for the Orioles. It's off of Klingensmith. That'll be Grace Sherman trying to play it forward. She'll be unsuccessful. Now Slovak plays it to the far side. Sherman looking to get a little bit physical there with, I want to say that is Emma Litz. Regardless, it's out of play, and that same Belchertown midfielder will go for the throw-in. Leah Peichel trying to get an offensive chance going, but Simone Quinn wins the ball. Heads down the line on the far side. It's out of play. And Belchertown will get it back. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the first half here. Tigers still clinging on to that early goal. And some contact there. That Belchertown faithful is not particularly happy about the way the call went. South Hadley will maintain possession.
I'd say that's the right call. Either way, I like it. It works for us. But
I mean, yeah. So it will be Sophie Quinn from the 40-yard line. Sherman trying to maintain possession, and now Violet Carillon working into it. Try and get it. Leah Agadello plays to her keeper. Athis sends it across. Peichel almost got to it, but Sophie Quinn is there in time. Hannah Hazer's got it at the midfield logo. Intercepted there by Gabriella Slovak and played back to the defender. Cara Betsis takes it in midfield. Violet Carillon, a difficult job to cover Cara Betsis, who's been an offensive firepower this whole night. Ali Fleury is going to look for the far side in Grace Sherman. Sherman racing for it along with the Belchertown defender. It's out of play. Tiger substitutions come in. It'll be Taylor Bullow and Kelsey Zronick once again.
It's a good look for Sherman there, trying to get it to that far corner. And that's where she's been proven to be pretty good. She's able to turn it back onto her right and cross it in. Just a little bit too far out of her reach there. But, again, got to just keep going back to it over and over until it works.
Tried and true state change for the Tigers right there. Kelsey Zronik takes over the left wing position from Grace Sherman. And the right back spot was taken by Taylor Bullough away from Maya Legowski. Now Regan Massey on the line to sub in, as well as Adelina Galberto. Aubrey McCain tried the shot there, and Athos was there for it. Now Hannah Hazer tries to keep it in play. It bounces out. So Regan Massey and Adelina Galberto come out of this one. That was a little too close.
Yeah, I got a little nervous there, Brady. It was good though. You could tell that Athos didn't panic. She, slowed down as she came out, realized where the attacker was going to try to place it, and was able to get it with her left foot there.
Athos plays an extremely calm and collected style at the keeper position. It came up huge there. Kira Betsis plays it back to Vizela there. Peichel misses the pass. Working toward it is Taylor Bullough. It's out of play, and possession retained by the Orioles. Thrown from Vizela, headed right back out by Violet Carillon. Regan Massey sends it right out of play.
Looked like they had a stoppage there just to tell the bench to back up a little bit.
Looked to be something like that. Ali Fleury played it there to Kelsey Zronik. It gets away from her. Slovak gets a touch, and so will Eleanor Mazzaferro, if I could say names right. Into the box, and Olivia Athos has to make a sliding effort for it in order to break up any further chances for Belchertown's offense. Ball's out of play, and B-Town gets it back. Good boot there off the leg, I believe, of Mazzaferro. Played there by Alexa Karabetsis. Now Gabriela Slovak works it over to Emma Litz. Trying across, Leah Peichel. Played back there. On the near side, Vizela. Vizela tries a kick. Not caught by Athos. And a little too much contact there, and the Tigers are going to take possession back.
Stepped aside there just to try to assess the situation, see what was going on. As the referee's going to stop the clock there. Not quite sure what the stoppage is for. But yes, I'm sure from the camera mic we were able to hear that there was a clear disagreement from the Belchertown sideline. There was, with the argument that they have the right to the ball, they also there is a protection of the keeper. They need to be, the keeper does need to be able to have possession. As soon as her hand is touching that ball, she has full protection. So once she got that contact, she couldn't be hit, really.
Exactly, Colin. Aubrey McCain's going to try for it here. Good shot. It's up and over. The chance there from a number I can't read. Kiana Ramos comes into this one for South Hadley. Our clock was a bit ahead, but our wonderful timekeeper, Mr. Connor Dean, fixed it. So thank you, Connor.
You can always rely on Connor. Now, just as a warning ahead of time, the clock on the field will be stopping. Our clock will not be stopping. However, it is not official time. So once it gets to 0, that is not necessarily the end of the first half, just as a warning to viewers at home.
Thanks, Colin. Headed upfield, Cara Dean's going to try a through ball for Ali Fleury, who has yet to come out of this game. Regan Massey made a good effort for it there, along with Cara Dean. Now Simone Quinn sends it right into the contact of Alexa Karabetsis. Karabetsis and Kelsey Zaranik both trying for it. South Hadley gets possession back.
I'm not going to lie, I was looking upfield, so I didn't see where the foul was.
I was going to say, I can only imagine that call is going to be a head turner. My knowledge of soccer terminology as for offsides is sort of besides me, but our teacher advisor, Ms. Jess Nelson, is saying it was offside. I'm going to go with that.
No, we got our rules. We've got our rules analyst Connor over here. It sounds like there was a shoulder that was raised by Belchertown on the far side.
I really hope that's correct.
It's what we're going to go with. We'll go to VAR later.
Sounds good. Hannah Hazer and Gwen Marion on the line to sub in for South Hadley. Simone Quinn keeps it in play for South Hadley. Looking to get away with it is Cara Dean. Dean looking for a through ball to Fleury. Fleury works it outside. Massey not there for it, and the catch made by Linnea Anderson. Way to work it up the field for the Tigers. Anderson with a chance to reset the offense. Morgan Litz on the line to sub in for Belchertown. Moreau with a good kick there. Off the boot once again of Simone Quinn. Into the possession here of Adelina Galberto. Now Isabella Vizella working it across. Taylor Bullo sees Regan Massey with an open chance. It's sent out of play there by Cara Dean. Substitutions will come into this one. Morgan Litz for the Belchertown Orioles.
Substitutions in the game first for Belchertown.
Violet Carillon and Kelsey Zaranik come out of this one.
South Hadley, number 3.
Hannah Hazert and
also number
Gwen Marion go in for South Hadley.
Gwen Marion.
Isabella Vizella on the throw-in. It's out of play there off the body of Morgan Litz, and the Tigers will get it back. Could set up one of the final offensive chances of the half. Just kidding. Alexa Karabetsis gets it off the feed there from Adelina Galberto. Moving up the near side there was Aubrey Klingensmith. Now McCain falls to her feet. Sent up there by Cara Dean. Racing for it is Fleury. And a good enough blocking effort there from Eleanor Mazzaferro.
Yeah, I was just going to say that was a great shield there, able to keep her on the right side of the body and away from the keeper.
Yeah, Linnea Anderson flew under the radar a bit there, but she was able to make the sprawling effort in order to break up the chance. Dean right off the body there of Gabriela Slovak. Vizella's got possession back. Sent away, stopped there by Taylor Bullo. She'll advance it. Isabel Moreau gets possession. Up and over, Morgan Litz won't get to it. Now Gwen Marion trying to set up Regan Massey. Headed there. Whistle blows. There's the first half. Tigers with a 1-0 lead as we head into halftime. When we return, the second half of the Western Mass Finals here on South Hadley Sports Network. Say it, Colin.
Your home for Tigers Athletics.
Don't go away, folks.
Head on over to the concession stand.
Second half action here from Clark Field in West Springfield, Massachusetts. The Western Mass Tournament on South Hadley Sports Network. Your home for Tigers Athletics. Colin, tell me a little bit of the first half.
Of course, looking at the scoreboard, 1-0 Tigers coming from a defensive goal from Leah Agadello around 50 yards out. Absolutely beautiful shot. South Hadley able to possess for a lot of the game. I'm willing to say more than expected after coming off a 2-0 loss to Belchertown earlier in the season. So being able to maintain that possession for so long is going to be huge coming into this second half, keeping the momentum. Halftime will have slowed them down a little bit. Now they've been off their feet for a few minutes, allowed them to rest, but the momentum might not be there anymore. So they got to rebuild that in these first 5 minutes to get started in the second half.
Couldn't agree more, Colin. Tigers still looking for their first win over the Belchertown Orioles since September 2nd of last season. The offense will recoil with Michaela Weaver's throw-in. Off there, Gwen Marion. Now Alexa Karabetsis getting back into it. Karabetsis plays it to the far side. The shift causes that to be, I believe, Madeline Philpott or Isabella Vizella. It's either 15 or 19. I can't read the number. Good chance set up there for the Orioles, but it's right into the hands of Olivia Athis. A little bit of a South Hadley fan section walking by down in front. We appreciate them coming out and supporting.
We also appreciate those at home that were letting us know of some errors on our end. So we do think that we fixed that during halftime. If there are errors, please feel free to let us know. But we do think that's fixed now.
So we are always open to your feedback unless it's negative. Played away there by Allie Fleury. She wins the ball. Kiana Ramos going to try a thread there. Goes right back into the possession of the Orioles. According to our teacher advisor, Miss Amy Foley, or Miss Jess Nelson, I am so sorry.
Wow.
We have officially corrected the issue. It is technically according to Miss Amy Foley. Thank you, Miss Foley. Good chance here for the Orioles. Through ball from Galberto. Caught by Olivia Athis. Speaking of the goalkeeper, while I'm thinking about it, we do have a goalkeeper change for the Orioles. It's Ava Stelmokis. She's back into this one.
You could tell Athis was able to read that pretty quickly. She was moving over to that to our right side pretty much before the ball was even kicked. She had an idea of where that shot was going to be going.
Agreed, Colin. Alexa Karabetzis with all the room in the world. Far side, tries a center there. And unable to get to it was that striker. It's sent out of play by Sophie Quinn. The Orioles get possession back. Emma Litz with the throw-in. Off the leg there of Adelina Galberto. Sent down there by Quinn. Here to stop it was the tag team of Emma Litz and Eleanor Mazzaferro. But Marion centering feed there from Belchertown. It's out of play. And Olivia Athis gets a chance for a goal kick.
Great opportunity from Belchertown there. And they're coming out of this halftime pretty hot. Able to start off with two strong attacks there. South Hadley's defense is really going to have to work on slowing them down early in this half. Again, going back to momentum, just being able to slow them down and bring their excitement level down just a little bit.
Not hard to tell that a one-goal lead isn't going to carry you through this game. Tigers are going to have to look for some big defensive stops and maybe an offensive insurance institution, I suppose.
It's also smart defense right there. Instead of trying to clear it out to the right side where we saw that the attacker was running, just playing it back to Athis, and even when it's a little bit more cramped, able to get it to her.
Kara Betsis has not stopped at that center attacking mid position. Gets off Morgan Litz there. Now working toward it is her seemingly sister, Emma. It's out of play, and South Hadley gets the ball back. Colin, I did want to mention this, but I'll make it brief. Some memories at this field for the two of us.
Oh, yeah. Looking back, what is that? Is that 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
3 years ago, our freshman year, the boys soccer team made it to the state championship. The semifinal game was played here against the Frontier Redhawks. The snow game.
Yeah.
Incredible. We were on the sidelines. You were a JV player. I was something.
Announcer.
We served as team managers for that playoff run. As Allie Fleury works it hard up the near side. Gets away from her there. Kept in the possession there of Eleanor Mazzaferro. The possession goes back to South Hadley.
Yeah, being here will always bring back some memories of that game. You know, at end of the end of regulation, we had to go out and clear off the snow from the lines. One of my favorite memories from high school soccer by far.
That was a fun time. And you know, Colin, I will say, you and I made some video content about that state championship run. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the catalysts that really started South Hadley sports.
Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. And we didn't even know we were starting at that point.
South Hadley Sports Network, your home for reminiscing.
A tear in my eye.
Caught there by Stelmokis, her first real action of the game. Good kick sent there. Kara Dean there to block. And unable to get there in time was Hadley Fleury. It'll be Gabriella Slovak who sent it across. Tigers looking to keep it in their possession. Hannah Hazert works it through the double coverage. Now Gwen Marion tries to set somebody up. It's possessed back by Slovak, and now I believe that will be Vizela. Isabella Vizela on the far side. Looks to Leah Peichel. Once again, a great 110% effort there from, this time, Taylor Bullow. She's able to send it out of play on what looked to be a slide tackle attempt.
And it looked like it was more Belchertown got her shoulder there. But still a great play, able to slow down that attack and prevent a stronger attack. Speaking of attack now.
Fleury unable to beat her out. But a great kick there from the backliner. The offensive chance has to recalibrate. Kelsey Zronic back into this one in exchange for Kiana Ramos. Off the head there of Aubrey Klingensmith. Allie Fleury's got it. Trying a through ball. It's out of play off the leg there of a defender that looks to be Eleanor Mazafera. So maybe the Tigers will get a corner here?
That would be correct.
See, I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm always learning.
3 years and you've learned how out of bounds works. Good work.
Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Clock is stopped. And the center official is going to have a word with somebody.
So it sounds like that stoppage is going to be for a fan issue. So that's going to be addressed now by the athletic directors. And that will hopefully allow us to continue play pretty quickly here.
Agreed, Colin.
And some people are getting loud. I don't think they realize that the clock is stopped, so it doesn't really matter that we're holding.
South Hadley will have the corner kick. Allie Fleury sets it up. Hannah Hazard couldn't get possession of it quick enough. Michaela Weaver looks to play it out to Taylor Bullow. Bullow trying a through ball. Carradine, the chance broken up pretty easily there by Isabel Moreau. A great effort from her. It bounces back in. Moreau sends it up the far line. Out of play, and Leah Agadello chases the loose ball out of bounds. I'm not sure who that was on the throw-in, but I do know for sure that Natalie Rios was on the line to sub in. She's no longer on the line to sub in, and I don't see her on the field. She's still on the bench.
No, it looked like she had just been talking to coach at the moment. That one's going to be played off the legs of Kelsey Zronic and is going to end up being a goal kick for the Orioles.
Sent away there. Morgan Litz trying for it. Racing for it alongside her is Michaela Weaver. A shove to the ground there from Kara Dean. Once again, great physical soccer from her. Gabriella Slovak, quick to get back to her feet. Still. Boot sent there by Isabel Moreau. Hannah Hazard unable to do much with it. When Marion can't back her up, Morgan Litz tries a shot from far and away, and it's out of play. Olivia Athis is going to set up a goal kick here. Solid kick headed there by, I believe that was Leah Peichel. Peichel's going to get possession back. Whistle blows, and South Hadley regains possession.
And the call is?
Offside?
No, it's going to be a handball.
Ah, I hate that this has become a quiz for me. I'll tell you this, my analysis of the gameplay itself has improved significantly.
Oh, absolutely. Could not agree more.
That sounds like what I say. After everything Colin says, I'd say between sophomore and junior years, like ending probably around the state tournament for basketball, all I would say is
Couldn't agree more, Colin.
You're home for Tigers Athletics. Anyways, Alexa Karabetsis works it up the far side. Karabetsis in a one-on-one with Michaela Weaver. Gets away from Karabetsis, plays it back to Galberto. Adelina Galberto plays to the near side and Emma Litz. Litz playing small ball here, works to Klingensmith. The Tigers right there for it. It's out of play. Off the boot of Gwen Marion, but still a great chance break up there for South Hadley. Klingensmith donning the brace on her right leg. Out of play. The Tigers get a goal kick out of that. Going to be out of play off of Morgan Litz. With less than half an hour remaining in regulation time, Tigers still clinging on to that early goal from Leah Agadello. 1-0 still your score. Headed there by Aubrey Klingensmith. Kelsey Zronic tried to fake there, and now Cara Dean sends it into open space. Unable to get there is Ali Fleury. Michaela Weaver plays a good backup there off the boot from Eleanor Mazzaferro. Fleury's got it now. Fleury on a one-on-one with Mazzaferro. It's out of play. The Tigers will benefit. I haven't heard a Let's Go Tigers chant all night, and there it is.
Yeah, finally starting to see a little bit of a South Hadley student section, which is always great to see. It's always helpful to those on the field. It keeps the energy up, which again, I think is the theme of tonight, is who comes out here with more energy. Because these are two very even teams. Belchertown has gotten the best of South Hadley the last 2 times that they've met, but hoping to see it a little bit different here, as they're going to call that out on Belchertown for a South Hadley corner kick.
Who has more energy and who has more hand warmers? That's going to be what determines this game. And here's Natalie Rios to step in. It'll be an exchange for Taylor Bolo.
Natalie Rios.
So if I had to guess, Rios will shift into the midfield, and I'm guessing they'll push Gwen Marion back once again. If I had to guess.
I like that guess.
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome, Brady.
You never give him the benefit of the doubt. I believe it's Hazert on the corner kick. In there, Michaela Weaver trying for it with a loose ball. Natalie Rios sits in a kerfuffle of other players. Weaver giving it everything she got there. Played away from Zronic now. Sophie Quinn. Rios tried another through ball, booted away by Slovak.
Did you say kerfuffle?
I did say kerfuffle. Hazert plays back to the keeper in Athis. Keeps it on the ground. It stopped right there. It was back on the possession there of Adelina Galberto. Karabetsis, another 110% effort. Morgan Litz with space to work with. Shoving her away from it is Leah Agadello. Litz keeps it in possession. Away off the boot of Dean. Zronic and Marion get touches. It's set out of play by Dean. And the Tigers give it everything they got to break up the chance. Aubrey McCain and Maya Legowski sub back into this one.
Belchertown substitution.
Noticeable difference with the keeper change in this second half. First half, we saw the keeper coming out on every single corner kick, able to get up there and get a hand on it typically. This keeper stayed pretty much where she was, pretty close to right when she was kicked. Not when she was kicked, when the ball was kicked. So that's going to be huge as long as South Hadley is able to recognize it, being able to play a little bit closer if they really want to without having to worry about her coming out.
Yeah, Stelmokas, a bit of a smaller stature, so she's going to use that agility to her advantage. So you're going to see a lot more of her coming out of the box for through balls as opposed to on corner kicks. And sent to her feet is Fleury, and possession regained by the Tigers. Stands don't seem to like this one. And direct for Sophie Quinn. Off the shoulder there of Alexa Karabetsis. Kept in play there by Aubrey Klingensmith.
It was already out of play.
Okay.
So she touched it after it fully crossed the line. So it is still going to be Orioles ball despite her touch at the end there.
So it'll be a throw in here for Emma Litz. There forward on the near side is Eleanor Mazzaferro. Upfield is Moreau. Litz can't get to it. Litz tried the through ball. Chance broken up easily by Maya Legowski. A good effort on a chance there between Litz and Klingensmith.
And she was originally staying with that attacking player, read it a little bit earlier, saw that she wanted to go in front of that player to the far side. Legowski was able to step up early. Great play by her there.
Corner kick headed away. Belchertown regains possession, and it's booted out by Kelsey Zronik. Coming in with it was Mazzaferro, and now Galberto tries it, but once again, Maya Legowski coming up huge. Legowski's been playing some great defense. You know, we didn't see too much of her last season, but she has been playing shutdown defense off the bench this year.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot more of her this year, and it's been exciting to see her step into her new role. You know, has been primarily coming off the bench for this defense, and has been able to slow down a lot of attacks for South Hadley.
Aubrey McCain tried a shot there. Morgan Litz looking to recollect the loose ball. Kelsey Zronik puts a stop to it once again. Hannah Hazert can't come to it. It was Vazella who got to it, and now Kara Betsis trying to get it away. Hazert regains possession in a race with Slovak, tries a through ball. Flurry's not going to get there in time, and they'll play it to Stelmokis, the keeper. Sent away there from Hazert off the head of Weaver. Hazert trying to work it to Zronik. The front line now, Zronik and Hazert on the wings. And Fleury, who has still yet to have a breather this game, at center. Agadello trying to break up the chance. McCain with space to work with. Simone Quinn was right there. Great under the radar placement from Simone Quinn there.
This defense is playing absolutely locked down right now. There's been a lot of strong attacks in this second half that they've been able to stop. Belchertown's offense is playing a lot better than they did in the first half. Been able to get a lot more attacks, but South Hadley's been strong about slowing them down.
Exactly, Colin. And now the Tigers are going to get a chance on the throw-in. Looks like Camilla Adamczyk on the line to sub in. It's out of play once again. Off the hands of South Hadley. And now it will be Belchertown on a throw-in. Booted out again by Michaela Weaver. Now Legowski almost setting a pick there. Shot across. They'll let it roll right to the possession of Olivia Athas, who will simply stand with the ball. Almost a bit of instigation there. Just kept it by her feet. Waste a little bit of time as Klingensmith chased it. Stopped by Slovak, but Hazert there for the attempt on a through ball. Hazert gets it back off the header from Karabetsis. Heads into space. Sent out of play by the racer there. I believe it was Eleanor Mazzaferro. Carradine on the line to sub in now with Adamczyk, and they will come into this one. Natalie Rios back out of the game.
Number 3, Camilla Adamczyk. Number 12 for South Hadley, Cara Dean.
The throw in, it's sent away there by Allie Fleury. Simone Quinn comes up big there. She's going to keep it on South Hadley's third of the field. Dean trying for it. It's going to be back into the possession of the Orioles. The yell that I heard was handball. I'm not sure if it was a handball.
Yeah, I looked away. I have no comment on that one. I'm sorry, Brady.
Imagine that was the one time I got it right.
I'm sure you did.
I wouldn't be so sure. Worked in on the far side. Morgan Litz is going to take advantage. Maya Legowski catches the loose ball. Now Kara Dean racing for it. Karabatsis working up the middle. Now Kelsey Zrane sends it across, racing for it. Fleury unable to beat out Eleanor Mazzaferro there. Galberto gets it back. Plays it off to Emma Litz. It's out of play. And Belchertown gets it back. Throw in there from Litz off the leg of Sophie Quinn. Now working it in is Slovak. Out to the side for Adamczyk. Tries the kick, caught easily by Athos. Less than 20 minutes remaining in this one. Tiger still clinging on. Ball heads out of play, and it'll be Tigers' possession once again. Maya Legowski on the throw-in. Hannah Hazert trying to take advantage there. But a bunch of defensive players, we'll get to it first. Taylor Bullow is going to head back into this one for South Hadley in exchange for Gwen Marion.
Yeah, that's a strong throw there from Legowski on the throw there. Was able to get it 15, maybe 18 yards there. And that one's similar distance, maybe 14 yards.
It's out of play once again, and the Tigers will get possession back. Leah Peichel on the line to sub in for Belchertown.
Let's go, Tigers.
Let's go, Tigers. We can still chant from the sixth man, or from the sports network.
We're part of a student section as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
Connor's
We're home for monotonous chanting.
Connor's our student section leader.
Oh, yeah. Connor should start a sports network related chant. Through ball attempt there from Kelsey Zrane, headed there by Sophie Quinn. Leah Peichel's got it back on the near side. Plays it to Adamczyk. Sophie Quinn keeps it in play while still breaking up the chance, and now Allie Fleury is going to have to work with it. Fleury still has not come out of this game. Impressive effort now through 63 minutes of soccer.
Great math.
Kiana Ramos on the line to sub in. It'll be 63 by the time this minute ends. It's out of play. Substitution made. It'll be a goal kick for the Orioles. Kiana Ramos back in and Kelsey Zronic back out.
Kiana Ramos.
Kara Dean's got it, tries a shot, just a foot wide. Great effort there from Dean. Stelmokas was ready regardless. I just received word that regardless of the outcome of this game, we will be covering the presentation of the trophies. So stay tuned for that after the conclusion of regulation time or overtime or however long this game lasts.
Looks like that one was played off of the referee and changed possession. So it'll end up being a drop ball to Belchertown for that one.
Garadine gets the loose ball back in a slide attempt there from Alexa Karabetzis is unsuccessful. She's quick to get back to her feet, and she's already got another touch on it. Michaela Weaver tries to play it down. Kiana Ramos unable to get there for it. Sent there by Isabel Moreau. On a play off of Sophie Quinn. And now it'll be Emma Litz, the throw from her sister for the throw-in. Headed out of play there by Sophie Quinn.
It's going to be an illegal throw, though, because that back foot came up.
There's the throw in. Off the body there of Allie Fleury. Gets away from her. Sent away. Simone Quinn looking for it. Plays back to Agadello. Headed there. The Agadello sets up the kick there. Now it'll be Isabella Vizella on the far side. Vizella trying to work it through the coverage. Sent out of play.
Incorrect. That one's going to be called. It was close to going out of play, but that one's going to be called offside by this near assistant referee. It looked like they wanted to let that play on for a second to see if Athos would get possession, but she did not end up getting it.
So timeout called by, I want to say, South Hadley. Yes.
That would be correct.
Colin, you want to talk about the state tournament a little bit?
Absolutely. Looking at state tournament right now, South Hadley is currently in 4th place for the state, only trailing behind Sutton, Douglas, and Hamilton Wenham. So we're really excited to see this season. We're going to be having, or as of now, South Hadley will host every single game up until the neutral site games, which are semifinals and finals. As of now, their first opponent would be Clinton, or if they get beat by their preliminary opponent. Which, being such a low-seeded team, there is a solid chance of an upset there. But it's going to be really exciting to see what we can produce from this early tournament run.
And Colin, correct me if I'm wrong, but this game does not have a say on how state tournament seeding works.
I'm actually not sure.
To my knowledge,
because
it does not.
Typically they have, it's the last 2 games.
The last.
We're getting word from our advisor. So this one does not count for the state record. It's the last 2 after the official regular season of scheduled games. So the game against Wacona and the game against Ludlow, those 2 counted. This one does not, though. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I feel like usually they do this game after the cutoff. But I guess the timeline just didn't work out this year. So yeah, I'm really excited to see. I think we can have a good run this year. Last year they lost in the round of 8, I believe, on the road, which we did cover. Not well. We had issues, but we covered it.
Hey, I mean, we'll take a bad broadcast over not covering it at all.
Yeah.
Remember when we did that one hockey game?
Oh, that was pre-Sports Network, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was back when we were just a subsidiary of SHCTV 15.
Yeah, no, my pinky was purple. That was bad.
Hockey on South Hadley Sports Network coming back your way this winter. Now that I've spoken into existence, Colin can't say no. 14:43 remaining in the regulation time. And our clock operator is going to do his best to sync our clock back up.
Absolutely flawless.
A second behind.
Come on, give him credit.
He did a great job. Connor, if you're listening, we love you, buddy.
I think he's listening. He's standing right next to us.
Played upfield by Vizella. Almost headed there by Klingensmith, and now Simone Quinn tries to advance. Sophie Quinn sends it across. Karabetzis got it now. Away there, McCain. Now Morgan Litz trying to play it through to Klingensmith. Klingensmith 1-on-0 off the post! And now Kara Dean down to the field.
Quick developing play there. Not really one that I expected to see that good of a shot off of. Little sneaky pass there into about the 12-yard area. Great play there. Great shot just off that, not upright, off the crossbar. There we go.
Just an interesting turn of events. Honestly, you can't blame anybody for what just happened. You just got to thank the crossbar, to be perfectly honest.
It's a well-played ball, too. There's not really much that the defenders are going to be able to do there. They just got to see that attacker a little bit sooner and communicate where she's going to be moving to.
Kiana Ramos with an offensive chance here. Kept away from her. Dean almost sent to her back once again. Weaver played it right off of Karabetsis there, and now Karabetsis with a little bit of animosity tried to race back for it. The chant once again, let's go B-Town. It's sent out of play. Now the Tigers with another chance to throw in. Hadley Fleury plays it right off of Emma Litz there. The Tigers will take advantage and get a corner kick.
Essentially turns a pressured kick into the exact same play with no pressure. I like to see it. Student section has gotten even louder.
Honestly, all the respect possible to them. They're out here in this frigid weather, chanting for their home team. Hadley Fleury with the kick. Almost headed there. It's out of play. Looked like a field goal there.
Great to be able to get a touch on it there. Just got to bring it down a little bit, but, you know, on those corner kicks, it's really difficult when there's probably 15 people packed into one small area. Just being able to control it, but strong attempt there.
Kiana Ramos racing for it on the near side. She'll get to it. Trying to play it around the defenders. Picked up there by Adelina Galberto. Karabetsis gets docked down there off the attempt from Michaela Weaver. And Belchertown gets possession back scot-free. Any kind of call there, Colin?
That's definitely the right call. Got majority of her leg, didn't really get ball. But there's nothing dirty about it. She was making an attempt at the ball and was within playable distance. So right call, good play, just an unfortunate foul.
Colin, of course, our resident soccer official. Actually, our cameraman's a soccer official too, Ethan Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Aubrey Klingensmith had space to work with. And now Karabetsis and Michaela Weaver get knocked to their feet. Tigers get possession back. And this is sure to cause some hubbub. South Hadley's going to take advantage of that one.
Definitely heard a lot of voices there that did not agree with that one. That was good for South Hadley.
Hadley Fleury is going to have to fight for it there with Alexa Karabetsis. It gets away from both of them, and now it's Adelina Galberto. Sent away there by Taylor Bullough. Stays in play. Gabriella Slovak's going to try and catch the loose ball there from Isabel Moreau. Morgan Litz with it on the far side. Off the boot there of Leah Agadello. Simone Quinn's there to back it up, and nothing to hang your head for there if you're Leah Agadello. She's been coming up huge on almost every defensive play. Carradine with space to work with. Carradine on the far side, and a one-on-one with Isabel Moreau. She gets possession back after being knocked to her feet. Substitution about to be made. Camilla Adamczyk looking to come into this one. Colin, I figured I'd remind you, considering that this game's been so exciting that you might have forgotten. It's rather cold out tonight.
It absolutely is. I could not agree more. Because here's the thing, it actually didn't feel super cold to start the game. It felt, you know, I'm wearing more layers than I needed at the start of the game. It was a little toasty. But now it's definitely cooled down a little bit, and it's going to have a little bit of effect here. Ground's going to get a little bit more slick. Ball's going to move a little bit faster, and then girls are also going to be a little bit more, I'm forgetting the word that I want to think of, so I'm going to go with cold. They're going to be a little bit more cold.
Straight change there between Kiana Ramos and Kelsey Zronig.
Just about 8 minutes to play here. So what we're going to start to see is South Hadley move a little bit more defensively than they originally were. Might end up seeing one of their attacking mids drop back to be more of a defensive mid.
Agreed,
but they're going to make sure to keep this pressure up top when they can.
Boot sent up there. Michaela Weaver tried to get a leg up on it. Now Sophie Quinn tried a chance there. They're looking for the handball call there. They won't get one. Put it away there by Mazzaferro. It's almost out of play. Klingensmith, but she's beat by it. And Maya Legowski sends it out of play. Tigers doing everything they can to break up every chance.
I will say the last 7 or so minutes have been some of the strongest that I've seen from Belchertown in the last 3 times that these two teams have met. I'm not a fan of the 6-7 joke that's happening in front of me here. Oh, no!
Not sure who it was there. Quite frankly, I was too distracted by the 6-7 joke. The Orioles were surging for the equalizer. They got it. It's 1-1 with 7:24 to play.
You know, it's like I was just saying, that's some of the strongest soccer that I've seen them play in a hot minute. They were able to keep this continuous attack going over and over, giving maybe 30-second breaks at a time for the South Hadley defense. It was inevitable that at some point they were going to break down.
Thank
Great
you
play.
so much for speaking it into existence, Colin.
Yeah, that's on me. And, you know, it's a great play from the corner, able to shift it over to the left side really quickly. So there's not a huge amount that South Hadley is going to be able to do in that situation. Overall, just a great play.
They will credit it to Morgan Litz. So now the Tigers are going to have to shift to playing up. To be able to break up that chance easy.
A reminder, South Hadley has already used their timeouts, so they have none remaining. Belchertown has not used their timeout yet, so they do have time in these next 7 minutes that they are able to use it.
Gwen Marion back into this one. Legowski's going to come out, and Taylor Below takes her position back. I can only imagine that Belchertown student section just got a whole lot warmer.
Well said.
It's Bullough coming out this time, I believe. Yeah, I believe Legowski's still on the field. Kelsey Zronik looking to turn the tides here. Good through ball. Allie Fleury looking to race for it. Vizela takes possession back, plays it back. Kara Dean there for it. Dean tries to send it away. The ball back in possession of South Hadley. They will take advantage.
Going to set up a direct kick for them there, right about on the 15-yard line. That's going to be, on this field, 28 yards out, I believe.
If it's on they're on the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's further back than I thought.
So it's going to be about... I don't feel comfortable making the call.
Yeah, 28 yards, about.
Something like that. Lurie rolls over at the kick from Hazard. Off the gloves.
That's out.
It's out of play, and a South Hadley corner kick will ensue.
Almost could have gotten a call there on the kick. Belchertown did jump early, but they didn't end up needing it. It did go out to give them a corner.
A massive save there from Stelmokis, but it'll end up costing them. The Tigers will come away with a corner kick here. Allie Fleury will be the one to take it. Kelsey Zronik lines up inside the box, the next closest being Michaela Weaver. There's the kick. Headed away. Looking to be there for it's Hannah Hazard. Booted up. Zronik tries a header. Fleury in. Out there, Kara Dean tried another one. Michaela Weaver not there for it.
They're saying it's tipped. They're saying it's tipped. That's going to be another corner for South Hadley.
The Tigers get the benefit of the doubt once again.
They're going to stop time here.
Seems to be a bit of a discrepancy with the coaching staff. I'm going to step aside.
So it looks like no major issue there, just going over to explain the call. Another corner for South Hadley.
They will take strong advantage of this. Here's the kick from Allie Fleury, headed out of play.
and again going to set them up for another corner kick. This is probably corner kick number 8, 7 or 8, I'd say, of the night.
Third in this possession alone. My teeth are chattering for multiple reasons. Flurry. Weaver! There we go! Scores! I believe that was Michaela Weaver. 2-1 Southampton.
No, they're gonna
time.
I believe they give it to Flurry. No contact in the box. That's gonna be in directly off the corner from Flurry.
It is a good goal. Let's go White. Around 4 minutes remaining in this one, and the Tigers have taken the lead. It's 2-1. With the Western Mass Finals on the line. Officials blow their whistles. It's officially crunch time for the Belchertown Orioles. They'll play it back to Olivia
Number
Athas.
6, Allison Flurry, unassisted on the play.
They're calling it unassisted on
At this
Flurry.
time, we can have admin from each team head down to the midfield area. Admins from
Kara Betsis on the far side. Looking to start one last, or not one last, they got time. But another chance for the Orioles. Colin, I'm not going to lie, when that equalizer went in, I thought we were locked in for overtime.
I did too. I really did too. And that's not to say that there's no opportunity here. Again, Belchertown's playing some of the strongest offense that I've seen so far this game, so they still have ample opportunity to get something off here.
Also, I'm well aware that in soccer it's called extra time. It's just every other sport is overtime.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
I think the MIA handbook has it as overtime for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure.
From Pioneer Financial
Oh.
to please head down to the midfield area.
Looks like a yellow card is given there.
Looks to be Morgan Litz. Leah Peichel back into the game for her.
Oriole substitution number 10, Leah Peichel.
Tigers looking to finish this one out on a high note. A goal kick from Olivia Athas will start that off. Roughly 2.5 separate the Tigers from Western Mass Glory. It's headed out of play. Sophie Quinn will give chase, but it will be to no avail. And the Tigers will take advantage once again on the throw-in. How to play there off Emma Litz. And South Hadley once again retains possession.
Just about 2 minutes left here in this second half of the Western Mass Final.
It's had a playoff flurry, and it's going to be Belchertown's ball. This could be their final offensive chance.
A reminder, our clock is not necessarily accurate. There may be time after our clock expires.
Or before.
Or before. That's a good point.
Sophie Quinn on the throw-in. Had a play there from Gabriela Slovak. Another throw-in from Sophie Quinn.
South Hadley student section starting to consider this a win. Just about a minute to go.
Worst time for Adelina Galberto to try and set up a through ball there. Sent away there. Now the chant from the South Hadley student section, warm the buses, and they're going to need it on a night like this. Give or take 45 seconds remaining. Once again, separating the Tigers from Western Mass Glory.
Looks like now it's just going to be trying to pin them in this corner, not give them any extra opportunities to advance up the field. And so far, they've been able to do that pretty well. Stuck on the sideline.
Michaela Weaver playing a good pin there. Getting up with it will be Isabel Moreau. Stopped there now. Now Mazzaferro with a chance for a through ball. Athis gonna come up huge. Catches the loose ball. With 5 seconds remaining on our clock, I'm not gonna say it's safe to call it, but as the ref puts the whistle toward his mouth, things are looking pretty bright for the Tigers. Out of play there by Sophie Quinn. Mazzaferro's got it for the throw-in. Headed away from there by Sophie Quinn. There's the whistle, and for the first time since 2022, the South Hadley Tigers are Western Mass champions.
With the score, South Hadley 2.
They successfully take the rematch. Off the most unprecedented goals you could expect. A long kick from Leah Agadello early in the first half, and a late lead-taking corner kick from Allie Fleury. And just like that, the Tigers have won Western Mass. Colin, thoughts?
Honestly, one of the best games that I've seen out of the Tigers in a hot minute. You know, something that we've noticed is that they've been a little bit slower on these starts to get these early goals. South Hadley made sure to keep that energy up the entire game. Starting from that opening kickoff, they kept it going. Attack after attack after attack, not letting up at all until that first goal. After that retaliation goal from Belchertown, they did not let that stop them with a quickly answering back. So great game from South Hadley, and hopefully they carry this energy going into the state tournament, remembering this win and using that to fire them up going into their first few rounds.
I couldn't agree more, Colin. And I think that should do it from the commentary standpoint. Colin and I will step aside for the presentation of the trophies. But thank you all so much for watching for South Hadley Sports Network alongside Connor Dean, Ethan Smith, Jess Nelson, Colin Zronig. I'm Brady Dennison. Have a great rest of your night.
Again, if we could have the admins from each school to join their teams on the field. Along with West Springfield Athletic Director Glenn Dulett, we have Pioneer Valley's Financials Ed Sokolowski and Karen Aguirre to present the awards to each team. First, we will honor Belchertown Orioles with the Class B Western Mass Finalist Trophy for the 2025 season. Congratulations. Next, we will honor South Hadley Tigers with the Class B Western Mass Champions Trophy for the 2025 season. Congratulations. We want to say thank you to the officials in the game tonight. Thank you, spectators, and again, as a reminder to please dispose of our trash in the proper areas on your way out. Drive safe and good night.